I know that we have a lot of academics here tonight, as well as a lot of people who might not be academics. And I also know, just in like the deepest depths of my soul, that academia can be hard, but I have an amazing tool to deal with the times that get tough in life, okay? You guys with me? It's the ukulele. Yeah, that's right. The most ridiculous instrument ever invented. Always sounds out of tune. Doesn't matter what you do. It's like, turn that off. It's like, it makes me look like I'm a giant and I'm holding a guitar. Oh, so big. Thank you for your laughs. I love them. So I'm just casually rearranging the stage like someone who has planned things. So indeed, I just wanted to, bring a little bit of music to Bright Club because I always like to do that. I feel like I don't know if Clodagh will agree with me. I feel like music acts as a different part of your brain. Psychologically, right? It's like yeah, she's nodding. She's had wine. She is done with her part now. She can do whatever she wants. Thank you, Clodagh, for justifying this. So I love the ukulele. It's ridiculous. It's so small. It always sounds like you're at a luau, but like a kind of bad luau. But I just thought I would sing you guys a little song about academia. And I might need your help at some points. Like I don't want to write this song by myself. I want you to help me write it. So, we're going to be co-authors on this song. It's going to be very highly cited. Hoping we can all increase our H indices. I care about it so little I didn't even say it correctly. Maybe when you studied, you worked a lot of hours to master your field and gain some academic superpowers. But all that knowledge you got, your hard work, it never ceases. So I'd like to help you. I'd like to write a song about your thesis. That's right. You might have done like an undergrad thesis. You might have done a master's thesis. You might have done like a PhD. Any of those theses. Do you remember the title of yours? Think about it quietly to yourself. I'm going to ask you about it in a minute. I hope you can remember all the words that were in the title, because they tend to have a lot of words, most of which are not really important. I used to do this, and it was always very hard to get the first thesis title out of people, because they'd be like, what was oh God, was it, oh. So I thought this time I would kind of do my own thesis first. Not my PhD thesis. I blocked that out completely. But I did an undergraduate thesis. I had to look up the title. It is Reduced Lateral Charge Diffusion in Fully Depleted Charge Coupled Devices. That's the best reception that's ever received. When I was an undergrad, I studied CCDs. It's a kind of device that electromagnetically sees. I made each pixel more efficient to avoid confusion by cleverly reducing lateral charge diffusion. My CCDs are now used in telescopes so great to see why the universe is expanding at an accelerating rate. That's dark energy, guys. That's it. That's my thesis. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was kind of silly in that, I don't think that my university really even wanted me to do an undergraduate thesis. But, I was working in a lab at the time, and I really liked it. I was still really excited about research, so I just did one. Oh, I'm a nerd. So what about you guys? Has anyone got some thesis that they'd like to revisit and maybe hear mangled in a song? Shout me your thesis title. Come on. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, what's your thesis title?
Knowledge and attitudes of healthcare professionals towards erectile dysfunction and prostate
I think I'm so delighted that I forgot half of the words already. Knowledge and attitudes towards of healthcare professionals towards erectile dysfunction. I remember that part. Wait, and what was the last bit? Prostate cancer. Oh, that's less funny, but okay. Knowledge and attitudes of healthcare professionals towards erectile dysfunction, funny, and prostate cancer, not funny. This has such terrible potential. When you go to see a doctor or to see a nurse, one thing on your mind before you take out your purse is when you're unzipping your pants and you want to show them what will be the face they make. You'd prefer to know then before you confess to your doctor about your problems, especially below the belt, perhaps they never saw them. Some things are sensitive for people to discuss, especially when they have to do with the ways that we make more of us. I could have gotten fired about 8 different ways there, but I didn't. That's a wonderful thesis. Thank you very much for writing it and adding that knowledge to the world. I really genuinely mean that, despite my weird low voice. Would anyone else have a thesis that they'd like to tell me about? I don't know if they can't all be about erectile dysfunction. I mean, let's just admit that right away. Anybody else do a thesis that they remember? Do you guys have thesis titles, preliminary thesis titles? What? Cluda! Well, or even master's theses, undergraduate theses, it's all fine, as long as you can just remember some words and then string them together. Can you guys do that? I feel like you can. That's the whole title? No. Terrorism, dot, dot, dot. A tale of two. Now.
Analysis of terrorism cover insurance in Belfast and London during the 1970s and 80s.
Whoa! That's okay, in case you didn't hear it. Wow, that's very interesting. Terrorism, dot, dot, dot. A Tale of Two Cities. Insurance cover in Belfast and London in the 1970s and 80s. This is even more fraught. Why am I doing this? Oh God, there were more lines? No, okay. Okay. Right, and that's hence the importance of insurance cover. And the Tale of Two Cities. Sometimes bad people can do bad things. They might have had good reasons, but that's not about what I will sing. Maybe they'll damage businesses and their livelihood. Despite the political situation, I think we can agree that that's not good. So we have to think about the role of insurance. It cannot be replaced by music or dance.